Alright, welcome. In this video I'm going to be going through how to make the puzzle parts for this basic puzzle. I'll begin with the blue piece. I've got Inventor opened up. I'm going to click on Standard IPT, hit Create. I need to start out with a 2D sketch. I'm going to click on Start 2D Sketch, this little icon here. Do not click on the words. Click on the icon. You've got three planes. Again, I generally click on this XY plane, and you have a yellow dot. If I look at my blue piece, my piece has a 3-box left side, 2 on the bottom, up 1, to the left 1, and so on. So I'm going to click Line Tool, click this yellow dot. I'm going to move my cursor going down, right? So this is that top corner going down 3 boxes or 3 inches. Again, every box is 1 inch. So I'm going to type in 3, hit Enter. Now you can see that it went off my screen, so on your mouse you can use that wheel in between your fingers to roll out or zoom in. If you push down on it, I can move my whole screen. Alright, so there's my 3-inch line. Again, that's the left side here. Then along the bottom is 2 inches. So I go to the right, type in 2 and hit Enter. And it goes up 1 inch. To the left here 1 inch, up 2, and then back to my start point. And you get a bound object. All my lines are black. That's what I want. I'm now going to hit Finish Sketch. My object switches to that isometric view. Again, I use that wheel in between my fingers to roll out, to zoom out. I'm going to click Extrude. My object is now trying to extrude or become 3D. I can see that my object is only 1 box deep, so that's just 1 inch. Leave it at 1 and hit OK. There's that first piece. Before we save these though, I would like students to get used to add in some color to their parts. This part is blue, so up here where it says Default, I'm going to pull this down and I'm going to find a blue color that I like. And there it is. I'm going to go to File, Save As. Now you're going to have where it says Save In, you'll have a drive here that says PLTWX. I don't have that as an instructor, but you will. You're going to save to yours will say PLTWX. And when you save it, I would label it as the color you chose. So this is my blue part. And I hit Save. Alright, so that part is done. I'm going to click the white document here, click Standard IPT, click Create. So now you can see I've got both my parts here. I'm now working on my green piece. I'm going to start a 2D sketch. I'm going to click on the XY plane. I'm going to start this part from the lower right corner here, going across the bottom 3 inches. So line from my yellow dot. Going to the left, again I type in 3 and hit Enter. My line goes off my screen, so I use that wheel in between your fingers to zoom out. If you push down on it, it is a button so I can move my whole screen. And it goes up, I type in 3 and I hit Enter. It comes across the left 1, or to the right 1, down 1, back to the right 1, down 1, to the right 1, and then back to my start point. Right? Again, that's my part. I hit Finish Sketch. Click Extrude. My extrusion depth is only 1. So I hit OK. I'm going to go up to Default. I'm going to find a green that I like. File, Save As. I'm going to save my part. Again, I'm saving mine to the desktop, but you should be saving where it says Save In. Pull this down, and one of these drives in here will say PLTWX. Right? You want to save to that drive. Again, save it as the color that you chose. So I'm green part. Hit save. Alright, so you can see that I now have my 2 parts done. I'm going to click the white document, standard IPT, create. Again, I'm going to start a 2D sketch off the XY plane. This one I'm going to do my orange one. So I'm going to start from this lower right corner going up 3 inches. So line tool, right here going up 3. Need to zoom out a little bit. Goes to the left 3. It goes down 2. Back to the right 1. Up 1. Back to the right 1. Down 2. And then again back to my endpoint. So that gives me this entire shape. Finish sketch. I'm going to zoom out and center my object. Extrude. This is the same 1-inch extrusion, so 1, and hit OK. Where it says default, I'm going to change my color. I'm just using the colors in my original blueprint. You're welcome to choose whatever colors you like. Alright, so I've got the orange piece done. Again, I'm going to go File, Save As. Again, you're going to be saving into that PLTWX, saving it as the color that you've chosen. Alright, the yellow piece. Click New, Standard IPT, hit Create. I'm going to start a new sketch. This is a fairly simple piece that it goes up 2 inches to the right 3. So I'm a line tool. For my yellow point, I'm always starting on that yellow dot. I'm going to go up, type in 2, hit enter. Wheeling out. It goes to the right 3. Down 2. Back to the left 1. Up 1. Left 1, down 1, and back to my endpoint. I'm going to hit Finish Sketch, Extrude, again just 1 inch, and hit OK. Where it says Default, I'm going to choose a color I like. Again, I'm just sticking with the colors that I originally chose on my original blueprint. File, Save As, save yours into that PLTWX as the color you've decided on. Alright, so I've got one more piece, New, Part, hit Create, starting a new sketch, again using that XY plane. This one does have to be done in 2 steps. I'm going to start by creating this L shape, similar to this. I'm going to go up 3 inches into the right 2. Goes up 3. To the right 2. Down 1. Back to the left 1. Alright, I'm going down 2 and back to my start point. Alright, finish sketch. Extrude. Just this piece, right? I'm only looking at this piece in here, and that's only going 1. But now I need to add in these 2 additional blocks. So I'm going to rotate this around. I'm going to rotate it so that I can add in these 2 pieces. I'm going to start a new sketch, right? So I'm going to click on here, and I can click on any plane. In this case, I want to click on this plane. I'm going to slide it down. I need to add in 2 boxes right here. I'm going to use my rectangle tool from this point, right? I can add in, see these blue boxes here? I can add in my dimensions as I create it. Right now that top number is highlighted. That top number should be 2. So I type in 2. Don't hit enter though, hit tab, T-A-B on the left side of your keyboard, hit tab, and I'll type in 1. That's these 2 additional boxes. I can hit finish sketch, extrude. You can see what it's doing there. It's adding in those 2 additional boxes. Save it as 1 and hit OK. Right? Again, I'm going to change my color. Go to File, Save As, and go ahead and save this piece the color that you assigned it. Alright, so now I've gone through the instructions on how to create all 5 pieces for this basic puzzle. Thank you.